They've been working hard all weekend for you here at TwitchCon, but now they're about to throw down on our esports stage presented by Doritos. And they're gonna be going up against Team Shroud. We've got Shroud as the captain. Joining him, we've got Justin, we've got ChocoTaco, and we've got Chad. Soak it in, gentlemen. Stare deeply into the eyes of the crowd. Those are the people you're here to impress. Now we've got one more team to welcome to the stage, and that's Team Courage, leading $100,000. Now I think the two of you represent the pinnacle of FPS talent on Twitch. Ninja, we've seen you play a lot of games. What makes you love Blackout?
Honestly, I just love how fast-paced it is, and I was wondering, if they're going to be able to get the kill times down, on like normal Call of Duties and multiplayer. They nailed it, so I just enjoy it. Love battle royales. It's gonna be fun.
Oh, fun is a big factor when you're playing here on stage. You got to keep your head on your shoulders. Shroud, you know all about playing in front of huge audiences like this. How is that experience going to help you and your team here today?
Well, I don't know about my team, but I'm used to it, right? So I'm be all right. I hopefully I can guide my team to the victory.
Now, this is not going to be your first Blackout tournament. You've not only competed in several, you've won 2 Blackout tournaments already. Do you think the rest of the guys on this stage have something to fear?
Absolutely.
Oh, they're already spitting game. Well, gentlemen, I'm going to let you sit down, get ready. We've got an incredible competition about to get underway, and to take us through it, we couldn't ask for a better team. We've got Moses, Golden Boy, and Machine on the desk. Gentlemen, take it away.
Some players are also going to be trapped inside of here as well. Nice!
Oh, he's going to get another one. Shooting from the hip. There's a lot of armor. Does get the knock.
He also has that laser sight too, so that's really going to allow that SOG to do so much damage and be so consistent.
He is on the hunt. Justin, I don't think he's in too much trouble. ChocoTaco's getting the revive. Yeah, he came off the roof.
That was just, he read that play the whole way. Nade in, wrap around as well to find a couple kills. What'd you call it yesterday? Tactical something?
That's a tactical crouch there, John.
Yeah. Tactical crouch.
100% calculated. Just had to make sure his crouch button was working properly. Just so happened to be over the carcass of another opponent.
Carcass. What a visceral description.
Sounds mean, right? Sounds like really dark.
They want to get that heli out of the air, and actually shots are connecting. The black smoke starts to plume. That's never a good sign. They're out of it. They're bailing. We're out of here.
They're gone. You're going to hear that helicopter blow up in just a little bit. And Team Shroud is going to be on the prowl here, fellas. They smell blood.
We saw they were pretty far down the scoreboard. They desperately need to get top 3 in this game, but they need to put a lot of frags on the board to help that multiplier to be able to catch up.
Yeah. They have some information. It's almost like they want to battle back from where they came from. The circle changing their mind. And they're actually going to be essentially running parallel with these players that they've spotted towards the barnyard.
And also you can make a rotation into firing range as well, which should give you some suitable cover. But ChocoTaco, man, he's living his best life. He's just pushing his...
Hyper aggressive. Combat axe, switching to it.
Go for the combat axe.
Oh, I would love this.
That puts a smile on my face.
Believe.
Hasn't seen anyone yet as he goes through the barn.
I like that he switched his scope up. He's expecting some close quarter battle here. In the meantime, his teammates are kind of giving him a little bit of room to maneuver. Switches to that.
Almost using him as bait. Like, yeah, he can get some information as well, but he'll be able to flush some players out of position, except maybe not that one. That one's pretty solid.
That's not an angle he can really work with. And actually, I think he realizes that time isn't on his side. 25 seconds before that starts to close in. And
Shroud in the truck.
And he's going to end up dropping to that smoke in case he needs to disengage. I mean, granted, though, the open field here makes that very, very challenging. He's so far away from his teammates.
I mean, they know the other squad has to move eventually, right? That's why you'll see them occasionally glancing over there. They need to pull their socks up and go for a bit of a jog themselves, but...
And they're not too far, though, from this next circle, so at the very least, you know that these players are going to come out. That could be an opportunity to get a full wipe, more kills on the board.
Oh, what was that? In the meantime,
wait, what?
It was TP under fire. Shroud's now connecting some shots on that hillside. Not quite going to convert, but Team Courage looked like they were under a lot of pressure there.
A lot of unexpected pressure as well. It came from where they least expected it. You can see TP here. There is Karma down on the ground. So is Hysteria. This team is in tatters. They're in a really tough spot. 34 players left in this match as well, and he's dropped right at the end. Couldn't recover, and they'll have to get into a new game.
Rough spot to be in there for Team Courage, especially considering that we only have 14 minutes left in this.
First heat for sure. Nice, that should be a kill, does so.
Nice shot. Oh, nice shot.
Another. He's making this weapon sing.
Oh, he's going to go for more. He sees one's up on the ridge line. These are aggressive chances.
They are so exposed there. They're sitting ducks.
And this is the spot that they were in before as well in that last game. They had focused so much time on an engagement looking for the kill that they forgot about the fact that there were other players there, you know? And I get it, right? You want to get as many kills as you can. Wow.
He's unstoppable.
It's like he takes 3 just to get the lineup, and then that last one just really nails its target.
6 kills. That's really going to start getting that point on par. I'm having a quick update now. Yeah, so 40, what is it, 40? My eyesight's terrible. 60 to 40. Team Shroud second in the running at the moment. A win here, double-digit kills. You've got a real party on your hands. Time, though, time becoming a factor. 13 minutes. I don't know if they can finish in that time.
I think they can. With 25 players remaining here,
Think so?
yeah, I think it's possible to be able to finish the game.
Especially with how we watched guys like Chad,
Yeah,
ChocoTaco just push up and it just, you know, not holding anything back whatsoever. So cheeky spray painting as he runs along the trains. They're still in a very good spot, even if all 4 together here.
It's like Hansel and Gretel. He's leaving a trail of chicken spray paints.
He's a little
Find his way back home.
vandal over here, you know, just spraying all over the place.
We found Banksy.
Now that would be imagine if Shroud was Banksy.
That
this
would
whole
be something
time.
else, wouldn't it, Alex?
You know, I'm starting to believe I'm going to start that conspiracy theory. I'll be on the forums tonight.
Go on our conspiracy theories and just, what if Shroud?
What if his attendance at events coincided with Banksy's in that country? What if there's a Banksy in San Jose
Right
in
now.
the week? Yeah.
It's just terrible. This next circle is going to be collapsing in 30 seconds. That is a fun spot for that circle to be in as well. Just south of the estate, south of Raid. A lot of open field, some...
Yeah, this is uncomfortable. So many places they could be coming from.
Also, another thing we need to acknowledge here as well is that this whole team, not looking that great armor-wise, right?
Sure.
So, you get into an engagement, Shroud, the armor is just not going to help him. It's probably going to eat, you know, some damage, but it won't really do all that much. He does have a trauma kit, though, and
It looks like it's about to get a little hot. Already one connection from Justin, managed to get the knock on this squad. They are seem quite closely knit, actually, quite condensed. And actually catches a glimpse of one in the grass. The snake in the grass no more, though, and they convert the initial knock. It was Justin who did all of the hard work there.
Who needs armor when you can take those long-range engagements, and now just Shroud clearing out the house, making sure it's all safe. They want to get a little bit more entrenched. They still have to move a bit farther, making sure there's no danger as they find that last player. They spotted one more as well. Shroud's going to get him from the hip. Nice shooting.
8 kills, closing in on that magic number. Looking for double digits.
And now just healing up, getting ready for that final engagement as well as that circle comes in just a little bit closer.
A trophy system this late game is actually fantastic. Being able to have that to deploy when things do get heated, it just stops those 9 bangs, those nades. When you get into an awkward spot, that trophy system's going to be a godsend. He gets hit. Down to 90, he's just going to start spamming the first aid kits while his teammates look for info, as does he. You know, that's not easy to hit. Oh, he's knocked. Solid connection. Smoke comes in from his teammates. They're going to look to try and get the revive. Who's it going to be? Does look like Chad's going to be given the responsibility.
Meanwhile, the other 2 players pushing up as well. He's got to get away. That blue circle is going to come in. I think he's just on the right side of it, just barely. But they know exactly where he is, and he's got to relocate.
Yeah, nades raining in on their location. That smoke has helped him. I talked about the trophy system. That could be exactly what it's been doing, capable of doing here as he throws out a nade of his own.
it actually just caught something, too. I think that could have potentially been a 9 bang or some frags. That I heard it just,
One
choke
shot.
up, one of the utility.
Yeah, ChocoTaco in trouble, in strife.
This is going to be an intense situation here for Team Shroud, as there will be 11 players left in this game. As it currently stands, Team Courage is in the lead, and we only have less than 10 minutes left in this game. Team Lupo, struggle bus.
It's not been a great day for them, has it?
It's only the first
It's
team.
only the first heat. There are a couple more, 3 more.
Maybe just getting their feet, getting to grips with what works and what doesn't, especially here on that stage environment. And a whole lot of cash on the line as well for anyone that's just joined us. $250,000 up for grabs with these 4 teams. Team Ninja, Team Shroud, Team Courage, and Team Lupo.
That's a good find, as you just brought up the armor on all that team. He just finds one right at the end to help him out.
Yeah, it's a fresh one after all of that warfare he's been undergoing.
And another trophy as well. Something that you wouldn't really expect, because in competitive Call of Duty, right, back in the day, you used the trophy system, especially in Search and Destroy, to be able to ward off any kind of potential pushes with EMPs or
Look at that
whatnot.
sensor dart. They got 3 red dots on the map. That's a whole lot of information. They know they're coming.
Well, Shroud set up 2 trophy systems, and they're just lobbing grenades over into that area as well. This is a great advantage for his team. Shock and awe tactics, although Chad is brought down very low, right on the edge of the circle as well. A tense scenario for the late stages of this match.
Oh, Chad's getting pressured as well. Shroud's going to make the call, looking to provide support. Nades raining in. This is going to get close quarters and fast. Not nice connection from the hip.
Just tracking them through the buildings as well, just catching barely glimpses of open doors and through the windows.
9 opponents remain.
And also so smart to be able to go back, get those trophy systems. It's going to help you out in your next circle, which luckily for them, close by, but also just if they position themselves on top of this hill, that is really going to be the difference maker, because you could expect players to chuck 9 bangs up there. Trophies are going to catch that right away.
Getting to this high ground as soon as possible, it makes a lot of sense. They are a little sketched out. They want to make sure it is not going to be held already. Certainly a possibility. Checking every angle available to him. He's just looking for info.
There have to be.
There has to be people in this circle already, and they know it.
You just cleared out that convenience store down low, and you really just need to expect that someone's going to be inside of that house to the left of Shroud here. But now that circle starts to push in, and the players, if there's anyone inside of that house, they're more than likely going to stay there.
7 minutes and 8 players left up against Team Shroud if they want to go ahead and extend their lead. I say extend their lead, they actually found themselves in 3rd position right now. Courage still the spearhead of the assault in our first heat, rocking and rolling as they retrieve their trophy and start their advance.
6 minutes left here in Heat 1 of the Doritos Bowl, TwitchCon 2018. Some of the best streamers in the world on that stage, playing Blackout, and it has been an insane day. We started off with Shroud completely wiping Team Lupo as they jumped at the same location.
It was like the first 30 seconds. That was wild.
We've had some #1 victories, and what a great shot there from Shroud, right through the trees.
They've known there's players pinned down in this area for some time now, and Shroud has just been looking for it. And again, the system of his teammates flushing everyone
11.
out, keeping the attention. Shroud is just doing work.
Look at that kill count. 11 eliminations and a tag? What? Excuse me?
Because players...
Oh my goodness, another!
Because players threw down a sensor dart in case anyone pushed up on the house. I said it before that they were going to be holed up inside of there because they had no reason to push out. And now, well, if they do, they're going to be met with a flurry of bullets from Team Shroud.
It's terrifying. I just wouldn't want to peek. If I was in their opponent's scenario, I'm just going to be prone and belly to the ground, whimpering a little bit, perhaps.
You got Chad and
Oh, look at that
ChocoTaco.
circle as well.
They're pushing in. Look at
The
this.
first line of offense here. They get
Chad.
aggressive. Oh! What a shot from Shroud as they get the #1 victory.
Chad and ChocoTaco so hyper aggressive as well. They just charged in and got a double in combination.
All right, so that will do it, ladies and gentlemen, for Heat 1. Ninja was able to collect himself another kill. Maybe that'll come back and help him later on in this competition, but...
Towards the end of the day,
yeah,
could be the deciding factor.
I need to see those scores ASAP.
Yeah, that's right. So if we can take a look at the scoreboard here in just a little bit, get an idea. But Shroud, though, he is going to be in the lead here without a doubt.
Yeah, I think that what was it, 13 kill performance and the win with the multiplier. I think that's going to have just tipped Courage into that second position.
Yeah, well, let's take a look at the scoreboard currently.
It's coming.
There we are.
It's coming. I will see this scoreboard.
A lot of us had no doubt. Yeah, it's up there. We have Shroud with 103 points. We've got Courage with 66.5. Ninja with 42 points. And Dr. Lupo with 39.5 as well. So that's your standard.